Hey cutie. Welcome back, or welcome to my channel if you're new. My name is Laura. Hi, hello, welcome. I am so excited to be bringing back the Deck of Panning Project Pan on my channel for the third year in a row. I believe this is the third year this project has been around, so most of you guys who watch my videos are probably familiar with the Project Pan since you've been watching it since the beginning. But if you don't know, this is a project that was originally created and taken from a booktuber, and her name is Maddi. Her channel name is Books with Maddi. I'll link her in the description box. But this was created as a panning project by Emily from Emily and Max, and I will have Emily's channel linked in the description box as well. Emily does a really great job explaining this project and how-toing this project, and I really recommend watching her video if you are brand new to this project and you are really inspired by this project and it catches your interest and it's not making sense from me. Emily does a really great job explaining it. However, this is something that does get easier as you watch it. So I also recommend just watching the Deck of Panning playlist. You can search the hashtag. I will also have my playlist linked in the description and in the cards. That way you can kind of get an understanding on what this project is if you're brand new. So the Cliff Notes version of what this project is, it's a game board style prompt-based project, and it centers around a deck of cards, which I have here. Mine are Star Wars cards, and actually you do need a joker, so I did want to just kind of show you guys that I will be putting my joker into the deck, and we'll be shuffling that in a bit. So you need a deck of cards and the game board, and the game board is going to be linked in the description box. Emily does shuffle the game board once a month on the 10th, or as close to the 10th as she possibly can, and the deck of cards. So each card is represented somewhere on the game board. There is a chunk for the number cards. So the heart, diamond, club, spades, all of those numbers are listed on a section of the game board. And the face cards are on their own little chunk or island of the game board, and the face cards never change. Those stay the same all year round right now. The clubs and spades get one set of prompts, and the hearts and diamonds get another set of prompts. And then the joker gets its own little special prompt, which is, are you joking? It is a product you really don't want to use or pan or do whatever with. But yeah, the number cards are what I think are the more fun kind of rotating selection of prompts. They're changing. It's just kind of fun to see what you're going to get and maybe hope for something that helps you out in the long run. That's what happened to me last year. I got a lot of jokers and a lot of +1s, which that is an option this year still. Emily does shuffle the game board once a month, and then the prompts, and because it is randomly selected by like a formula within the spreadsheet, so the prompts could repeat month to month, but not in the same location. So it's going to be very interesting. I love this project. So I haven't looked at the game board. I haven't watched anyone's videos, and it is the 20th when this project goes live, and I'm a little bit behind on my stuff right now. But let's give this a shuffle as I get the game board up. Oh man, I forgot to mention that this is a 5-product project. So you start with 5 products, 5 prompts, 5 cards, and then you go from there. It could take off because there is that add a prompt category in this. So I'm going to pick, we fly by the seat of my pants here. This is going to be my first one, which is the 6 of clubs, and this is a favorite color. Ooh, man, that was a frequent on my channel last year in all of my projects, favorite color. So that's going to be rolled for that. The next one is going to be 9 of hearts, and that is something warm toned. That's good. That's exciting. I am going to give this another little shuffle just because I feel like it's falling out of my hands. The next one, I have 3 more, is going to be the Jack of Hearts, and that's going to be a cream or liquid product. Then 2 more. 6 of Hearts is going to be an oldest product in a category. And then the last product, let's go over here. The last product is going to be the 6 of clubs. Man, I got a lot of 6s in this rotation this time. But the 6 of Spades is going to be Three's a Crowd, and I don't know what that one is. Oh my gosh, that's going to be, I know exactly what I'm going to pull in for that one. So I'm excited. I'm going to go mull over these prompts, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I took a little while. I grabbed my items for these prompts, and I had to think about my options, and I'm really excited about what I grabbed actually, and I'm just really excited about this. The first prompt, we had favorite color, 6 of Clubs, and for that I went with my favorite color, like my actual favorite color, which is this kind of like aqua minty Tiffany blue kind of shade. This is an LA Girls Shockwave liner. This is the one in the shade Fresh. This is truly one of my favorite kinds of shades. Typically a little bit lighter is my absolute favorite, but this is such a gorgeous shade of eyeliner. I freaking love this. I like these with these warm toned looks. I like to pair this, so I think I can get a lot of use out of this one. I do have a goal where it used to say neon eyeliner. I want to get underneath that, like completely get rid of that. So I'm excited about this. I definitely think I can do that. That is like a couple uses as an eye base and then using it in the waterline a bunch. So I definitely think I can do this. So however long that takes, I'm willing to do it. Next prompt was for the 9 of Hearts, which was warm toned product. And for that, I really had to think about my options because I'm doing a pan that palette this year, and I'm actually going to be starting another project pan. The next video you see on Wednesday, I'm starting another project pan that I'm really excited about. So I had to think about what I could and didn't want to put into this project and what I still could bring into this project, get some good use out of, and maybe learn to like something a little bit more. And this is something that I mentioned in my Where Are They Now? This was kind of my meh category product. That's this Hourglass lipstick. This is the Unlocked Satin Lipstick. This is in the shade Lotus. It's a warm toned kind of pink watermelony kind of shade. So it's definitely warm toned. It's like a neon pink, honestly, and it's very intimidating for me to reach for a shade like this, and I want to reach for this 15 times, and I'm pulling a little thread out of Sophie Alexandra's playbook, and she does things where if she rolls a item into a project, she wants to do like X amount of uses, but a certain amount of them have to be a certain way. Like if she rolls a palette in, she has to use the palette, say 15 times, but 5 of those has to be as a standalone look. I want to do something similar. So I want to use 15 times, but 5 of those I have to use it on my lips in some way. So I could be I could have put it on I could have put it on today. This isn't going to count in this it's not going to count in my uses, but I can wear a shade like this. It just intimidates the crap out of me to wear a shade like this. The next prompt we had was for the Jack of Hearts, and that is a face card category, so those stay the same throughout the year. This was a cream or liquid product, and for that I am going to go with a gloss, and I'm going to go with this Kylie Cosmetics gloss. I measured it at the beginning of the year. It's probably pretty accurate to that marking still. I don't think I've reached for this month yet. But I want to finish this gloss off. This is the shade Not Your Bae. It's just a nude kind of gloss, almost leaning pink or a little pink, but mostly clear kind of nude gloss with some cool toned shimmer in it. I think it'll be really good for this time of year, the colder weather. This will be nice. And it has that tingly plumping sensation. Not my favorite formula for the plumping glosses, but it's not a bad one. So I want to finish this guy off. That would be great for my inventory numbers. Then the 6 of Hearts was for an oldest product. And for that, I'm going to go with my oldest foundation that I have in my collection. This is my BareMinerals Original Mineral Liquid Foundation, something like that, in the shade Golden Fair. I was going to mark my uses and see where I got just organically throughout the year. So I'm going to mark this for this deck of panning project, and I will just monitor where this is. So you can see we did make a little bit of usage in the month of January so far for this, but I don't think that I'm going to be able to use this for much longer. This is already a little bit too fair for me. I started to be outside a little bit more active with Bandit again, now that he's like fully from his surgery last year. So I'm not getting as fair as I was previously. But I want to try to use this 50 times and see where that takes me. So the last product is Three's a Crowd, and that is for a trio product or 3 things you want to pan together or compare together. And that prompt was by 𝙍𝙬𝙘𝙚, I believe. I hope I'm saying that right. And that I've decided to go with this guy. I had to really think about like items in my collection that are trios. I don't have many, if this might be my only one. So I knew that this is going to be what I wanted to pull in. And this is an item that I mentioned in my like plan to pan also. So this is my Ofra Feelin' Myself Trio. This is an old packaging and many years old. This is what mine is looking like today. Pan and everything, which is always exciting. Clearly, these 2 are the ones that I have the biggest pans in. Blissful, funny enough, I tend to reach for the ones that I'm the most intimidated by first. So Blissful was the first one I hit pan in and expanded it. Then Rodeo Drive, and then Pillow Talk, because that is the order of what scares me and what I liked the most. So my goal with this guy is just 20 uses for this guy. I've been reaching for this kind of organically through the month of January. So it would be nice to just kind of track and see what 20 uses does to this. So Blissful, which is more of that rose gold, a little bit darker for me every day. Pillow Talk, which is used to be my favorite. I used to get a lot more fair than I do currently. And then Rodeo Drive, which is my current favorite. A little bit more gold toned. I like to mix them all when I use them. They make really great concoction of shades when they're mixed together or standalone or layered, things like that. They make great eyeshadows as well. So I do especially like Blissful as an eyeshadow because it tends to be a little bit too dark for me typically all year round. However, I've been, again, out in the sun a little bit more just with like Bandit going on RUNs. But those are my 5 products for the Deck of Panning Project Pan. Let me know in the comments below if you are doing this project. I am shocked that I didn't get a Joker or a +1 or in it for the long haul or something extremely challenging to start the year off with. I feel like this project wanted to do me dirty last year. For some reason, it just wanted to throw all of the difficult prompts my way. This year, I feel like this is super, super manageable, super attainable. I really, actually, even these together, I could do a really beautiful, like minty kind of look with that and the lips on the cheeks. But let me know how you would use some of these products in the comments below. Let me know if you are doing this. Tag me in your project so I can see you. Tag Emily in your project so she can see you as well. But that is it for this video. I hope you guys are staying healthy, sane, and safe, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye!